let's focus on one verse in particular here. We're in Romans chapter 10, looking at verse 10. It says, "For it is with your heart that you believe and are justified, and it is with your mouth that you profess your faith and are saved." One more time, say it out loud. "For it is with your heart that you believe and are justified, and it is with your mouth that you profess your faith and are saved." This is an extraordinary statement, and it almost makes it sound like only if you do some action, specifically here with your mouth, some sort of declaring with your mouth and your words, that then you'll be saved. Notice that that's not what it's saying. It's not saying that if you profess with your mouth, then you will be saved. It's just saying that both things are true. Those who are saved also profess their faith. They have things come out of their mouth. And this brings up an important word that isn't really here, but that you may have heard in the Bible or at church, and that is the word confession. Confession is a really interesting word because we can use it in a couple different ways. Maybe at church, when the people who are there are supposed to now speak the creed, declaring what they believe about God, it is said to be confessing. We confess who God is. But also, there's parts in a church service where we declare our own sin and our need for cleansing from that sin. And that's also called confession. So what is confession? And it has everything to do with what's going on here. Confession, I got a rhyme for you to remember it. Confession is when something that's true now is core to you and has to come through. Confession is when something that's true is now core to you and has to come through. Something that's true outside of you. Now it's really core to you because you believe it, it matters to you, and because it's so deep in you, it actually has to come out, it has to come through. Confession is when something that is true is now core to you and has to come through. So that could be the truth that we are sinful and need God's help and salvation, or it can be the truth of who God is and what He has done. You can confess either thing. And it is with your heart that you believe and are justified, and it is with your mouth that you profess your faith and are saved. Say it out loud one more time to try to get it to stick in your brain. For it is with your heart that you believe and are justified, and it is with your mouth that you profess your faith and are saved. God bless.